Tricky checkmates 3, mate in 1. Okay, I've got a queen. This should be easy. Let's see. And it's obviously not just going to be taking the pawn. Unless it is just taking the pawn. No, there's no way it's just taking the pawn. The one benefit of just taking the pawn would be now the king has to move to this board. The issue, though, is he can just move to this board on this space or this space. And if we were to, say, put the queen here, the king still has to move to this board, but now he can just do it on this space or this space. I think this is actually pretty easy. Like, what if I just put the pawn there, and then put my queen here? Okay, in my defense, I thought the pawn would, like, defend the queen. Although, I mean, I guess if you take them both on the same turn, it doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, yeah, that's fair, I suppose. What if I put you there? What is, like, your potential range? Because I believe you would be, like, all of these spaces would be occupied. Which still means the king would be able to go there or there. Alright, pawns don't work this way, yeah? Okay, they don't. I always forget how exactly the pawns operates. What if I put the queen there? Not a whole lot. And unfortunately, we would need another turn to be able to check the king in the past. Okay. Like, yeah, obviously that doesn't do anything. What if I did that and this? Eh? Not a whole lot. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. If I put the queen here, right? And then I move here. Now I have a queen here, which will defend this queen here. Ha! There we go. It's exactly as I said. Got this queen here, checking the king in the past and the current king. And it's being defended by this queen, because it's on that space, and then there we go. And we created that by creating a new dimension. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Advanced branching 1. Maiden 1. Okay. So we've got ourselves an actual board state now. Now here's the question. What are we going to do about this? Their king is actually fairly well defended in most of these timelines here. And I don't really see a super easy way to just kind of take him out in the past. So let's see what we got here. We've got the queen over here. All sorts of fun stuff we could theoretically do with the queen. So for example, this. Which I'm actually not sure what your answer to would be. Oh, that's what your answer is. I don't have to worry about that branch because I apparently was the one who created this branch here. Okay, well then. So I guess we know at least that we can't get it by creating a new branch. Which means our move has to be a queen move on this board, or not necessarily a queen move, but a move on this board and a move on this board, exclusively keeping to those boards. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Well indeed. I mean, this would put you in check. I'm trying to think of what you would do to escape that. And you can't take the knights. I mean, this might just be it. Well, yeah, I guess you could just, go to another board. So you went there. So if we were to block that space somehow, then, so if we're here, right? If we were to prevent you from landing on that space, which I'm not necessarily sure we can, but we could certainly try. And we could take the queen, put it there. Which might help. Turns out it didn't. Okay, so let's not think about checking the king on this board. Let's think about checking the king on a previous board. If we just put a queen there, I don't think that does anything, because we just get taken, presumably. I don't think there is a queen out there that's going to save us from that fate. Over here, not really sure what we can do over here. We could do this. And who knows, maybe that helps with the escape? Not enough, as it turns out. Because, yeah, the thing is, though, he's got such a well-protected king in the past that it's very difficult to attack it. Wait a minute, what if we put the queen here, yeah? We create a new branch, and then we check you here. Now you can't just run away to a new timeline, because that'll activate this timeline, which you are doomed in. There we go. And like I said, he can't just run away to a new timeline now, because that activates this timeline, which he's got no hope of getting out of. Okay. Alright. Last puzzle, Advanced Branching 2, made in 1. Okay, what have we got here? I mean, if we were to take this bishop, then we are checking this king from the past. I'm not actually sure what you can do about it. I guess we can just... I'm not really sure it even matters much what we do on this board. I mean, I'd maybe do something like this. Oops, didn't mean to reset the puzzle. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be as easy as just taking that bishop, but it kind of feels like it might be. So, I'm not quite sure how this white king isn't in check from the bishop. Like, he is, isn't he? Like, definitely one of those white kings should be in check from my bishop right now. I'm very confused. Which, granted, he probably has time to not be in total checkmate, so maybe that's the issue. We need to check an earlier king, maybe? I mean, we can put you in check like that. It's always fun. Yeah, that would put a damper on things, wouldn't it? What if we put a knight there? Okay, so that works when you do it. If we did that, and then also wanted to defend it somehow. Not sure how we'd manage it, but maybe it looks something like this. Okay, well that didn't work. I'm still... Well, obviously that's a bad idea. I still feel like that should do something. How is this not a check? Like, it should at the very least be like a normal check, yeah? Like, that should definitely be a check. Yeah, of course it works when you do it. Well, if I put the knight here, can't that just go like 2 up and 1 up? Okay, I guess you go back further in time and do something terrible. Yeah, that's not good. Kind of feel like we might need to do that just for self-preservation. Okay, yeah, that's not good. I don't think that helps anything. It's not the present. I mean, there must be a way to help the present out. And I can do something like that. And if I had a way to defend that, which I would think this would do. But you just get taken by a rook, apparently. I don't have that many moves available to me, so one of these should work. Where else can we go that would be, like, useful? And this gives us a check here, but you just get taken by the rook, so I don't think it really helps much. And we could take the king back. I don't think that helps, but we can do it. Like, this is an awful board state to be in. But apparently I've got mate in 1. I don't know how, but it apparently is. Apparently it is so. Like, if I move you there or there, you get taken by a rook. If I move you there, you're taken by a rook. There, you're taken by the king. And there is basically the only safe place on this board. I could also move the king there, but I don't think that does anything. Like, if I actually go there... I guess that might theoretically defend, like, this space up here. So I could maybe do something. No, I can't move. I could put the bishop there, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, this is... I don't know. This is somewhat interesting. But there's no way to defend that I'm aware of. I mean, maybe this. Okay, so you are checking that king. Pretty straightforward. And you can't be taken because of the bishop. Is that all there is to it? Does this bishop have anything to do with this? I mean, I guess in so much... Oh, okay, I see it. It's not so much that this bishop is checking stuff, but it's that I moved to the pass, which created a timeline, right? But I didn't move here. Didn't move to this pass, creating this timeline, which meant that this bishop can't capture my king. Because there's nothing there. Because bishops can't jump over spaces, can't jump over empty space, unlike knights, which can jump over empty space. Like, a bishop needs an actual board to move across. The knight can hop on over. Okay, that's clever. That's clever.